Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of NFL This Week at the world famous Foxy Lady. And it's before we get into all that is football, and it's bigger than football. It's about life. But we've been doing this for 18 straight weeks. Man, that is a long time. I was driving up here today, right? I said, this is our 18th week of doing this. And we're coming here back here next week. It's going to be our 19th. And we're probably going to be up here for the Super Bowl, too. So, it's just on that grind. Got my man James on the wheels of steel to the left of me. My man Seamus to the right. And then my main man, we got the QB in the house, Ryan Walsh. There's a lot of stuff to talk about today. Okay? But before we dive in head first into some heavy stuff, 2020 is here. Are you ready to bring in the next decade? Seamus, what'd you do New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve,
Yep.
little family party, ended the night early, went home.
Excuse me?
Said I had a family party, but I ended the night early. I ended up going home about 11 o'clock.
Hey, you call yourself a Walsh, you do.
I'm one of the tame ones.
The tame ones, okay. So no girls, no beer, no nothing. Just you were in bed at what time?
I was home by 11,
Okay, in bed under the covers by.
12:30, 1 o'clock.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody's gonna straighten this kid out. Listen, kid, I told you a long time ago. This little operation we got going on here is a pirate ship. You do not go to bed on New Year's Eve before 4 in the morning. Ryan, what you do?
I went to my brother's house for a little bit.
Which brother is this?
My younger brother, Mikey.
Yeah.
And then I
What
went
was
down-
that like?
Nah, it was just quiet. It was just him and his girl. A couple people stopped in throughout the night. Nothing crazy.
His girl or his wife?
No, his girl.
Girl. Mikey's not married.
Mikey's the one that's not married.
Does the girl have any friends?
Yeah.
Were they there?
Nah, her friends are down. She was from Wareham, so that's where her friends are mostly. at.
Really?
Yeah.
She luscious mocha.
Yes. she
Based
is. Yes.
Wareham-
she is a
Wareham?
local-based Wareham
God
girl.
bless him.
Yeah.
God bless that kid.
Yep.
God bless that kid.
And then I went down to the restaurant and finished my night down there.
Really? And how was that?
It was good down there. It wasn't as busy as I thought it would be, but it was good.
Really? We got to call time. We're going to call time on air.
All right.
All
He
right.
might not be up yet. He was working late last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, what time's he going to sleep till?
He didn't get home till probably 4 in the morning last night.
That old man's going to sleep till 1 o'clock in the afternoon, really?
After being up till 4, probably, yeah.
Well, was it that busy in there?
It was busy for the Pats game last night, and then as soon as the
Sure.
Pats game was over, you saw people filing out. But they had a DJ and everything, so they kept going until 2.
Who was the DJ? Pete Rockwell, my
Yeah,
man?
Pete Down, yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
my boy. I got
Yeah,
a
he's
fun.
good people.
I got a funny story about that. I will not tell on the air. Okay, about my man Pete and a few of his other DJ associates in the area. I will protect the not so innocent.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. But that is my man. He used to be Pete Down. Now it's Pete Rockwell. He's come a long way, man. From Blown Out. Ask him about Blown Out. That was his group. And now he's doing Walt Disney cruises.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. He does a good job, too, right?
Yeah, he does. He definitely does.
Yeah, he does. He's a good guy. I told Tommy about him a long time ago. Seamus, what you do last night?
Last night, pretty similar to New Year's Eve. Ended up.
Oh,
at
my
home
God. This
early.
kid's boring me to death. Anybody got any
I-
tape?
I am.
Oh,
You are
my
what you
God.
are.
Listen, what is it? James, please tell me I had some baby bomber drama last night.
Always, James. You know that.
You know that for sure. Well, we're going to talk about the New England Patriots. Okay, we're going to talk about the NFL football and some disturbing things that I saw. I mean, let's forget the game because I made a mistake. Many of you have made mistakes about evaluating. I thought this team like every other Patriots team, would come out to play its best when it counted most. Ryan, to his credit, was telling me it wasn't going to happen, yada 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 yada, and he was right. He has a little more perspective into football, obviously. That's why he's here. I thought they were going to turn it around, as we had seen them do so many times. And I don't apologize for that, because if there is anybody worth giving the benefit of the doubt over and over for a few times, it's Tom Brady and the Patriots, just because of the excess. But I stopped being an analyst and I started becoming a fan. And I'm chill with that. I'm good with that because, again, if anybody deserves to be, have people be their fans, it's them. People have no idea what Sullivan Stadium was like. Monday Night Football refused to go there. They had unbelievable difficult times selling out. You would stand in the bathroom with urine up to your ankles. Okay? You sat on cold silver benches, and the place is nothing like it is today. Let's forget all of the football. Okay? And let's talk about dollars. How much money has Tom Brady, and when I say Tom Brady, I mean the New England Patriots, put in people's pocket? How many jobs at Patriots Place right now today? How many waitresses, bartenders, bouncers, valets, your service, all of it? Right there, right? How many people are now employed at that place for game day, okay? How many people over the years have won bets, whether it's a $50 bet with the neighbor or a $5,000 bet on a Super Bowl? I mean, that's reality, folks. And some people, okay, lots of people took lots of joy in what happened last night. But I don't think it was really about Tom Brady.
It wasn't.
I thought it was about losing the center. I thought it was about not having enough weapons. Talking about Edelman dropping the ball, bad play calling. Ryan, tell me what you saw out there. I mean, did he have one of his better games? No, but it's been a struggle. But when I think back to when they had Antonio Brown, they made it look easy. I was reading quotes from newspapers and analysts about after their first 5 games, they were saying it could be the greatest team in NFL history.
Yeah. It's easy when you have weapons.
Sure, talk to me.
When you don't have the weapons, it's tough. You had guys playing out there that Brady's not on the same page with. He hasn't played years and years with these guys. Like I said, like you just said, I don't think Brady was the problem last night. I think it was the lack of weapons. You saw guys not being where they were supposed to be. You saw, who was the guy on the go route who just stopped late in the game? Brady had him down the sideline. N'Keal Harry.
Yeah.
Just pulled up, stopped running.
Why?
Didn't think the ball was coming to him, it looked like. And then all of a sudden he turns it on late, and it's too late at that point. I just think you lose Gronk, you lose the center. You don't have your usual weapons on offense.
Where does Gronk watch that game? Some college bar doing keg stands, some fraternity.
Probably.
With a bunch of white trash screaming, Gronk, 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 Gronk. I think Gronk pussied out. And I'm going to say that because I'm going to give him the benefit, though. It could not have been easy watching your brothers go down like that.
No, definitely not. Absolutely not.
That would bother me. Now,
Sure.
In the real world, does Gronk owe them anything? No, he doesn't. But if you step outside of the real world and into the world of the locker room, which you know so well, and I do so well, when you walk into that world of brotherhood and you walk into that world of commitment and loyalty and we stand together, It had to have bothered him.
For sure.
It had to have bothered him. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to be back. When we get back, the man Seamus is going to read a poem. Can you handle that, my dude?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to read a poem by that I think is very apropos for today and more importantly for today's society. It's the QB, it's me, it's my man Seamus, it's Jamie on the Wheels of Steel. We are from the world famous Fox Lady. No better place to watch football, man. Come down here for the Super Bowl, reserve some of these booths. You know, talk to a couple of ladies running around here. They're not going to be open until 3 today. But we do football, we do it live, we do it big from the world famous Fox Lady. We'll be back right after this.
Potty Dress Express is your one-stop shop for a dress for any occasion. Whether it's a prom, a graduation, a special night on the town, or your wedding. Potty Dress Express has over 15,000 dresses in stock and prices to fit any budget. Potty Dress Express is located at the Tower Mill, 657 Quarry Street in Fall River, Mass. Open 7 days a week. Call Potty Dress Express at 508-677-1575. That's 508-677-1575. Do you want to feel radiant, beautiful, and confident? Do you want to feel 10 years younger? Come to Spa Number 5, The Face Fox, located at 580 Wood Street in Bristol, Rhode Island. From Botox fillers to laser fillers and top-of-the-line skincare, Spa Number 5 has all you need to feel beautiful again. Go to spa-5.com or visit us at 580 Wood Street in Bristol, Rhode Island. Take advantage of all our fall specials happening now. Spa Number 5, The Face Fox.
Are you ready for some football? Join the Tri-City Titans on Saturday, October 12th at 7:30 p.m. at McAldrich Field on the campus of Durfee High School for their final home game of the season.
Another summer has passed, and once again your dream of having a pool in your backyard has come and gone. Right now is the time to make sure it doesn't happen again. Call Apollo Pools and Spas now and lock your date in for the pool you have always wanted, for you, your family, and friends to enjoy. Don't wait another minute. Call Matt Collins at Apollo Pools and Spas at 508-923-7381. 508-923-7381. Apollo Pools and Spas is located on Route 44, Lakeville, Mass. In today's day and age, security isn't a luxury, it's a must. That's why it's time you call Total Security Technology. Whether you're protecting your house from a break-in or package poachers, or protecting your business from vandals or thieves, Total Security Technology will help prevent the crime from happening or catch the criminal in the act with their state-of-the-art security system. Call the area's foremost security expert, Scott Bazinet, at Total Security Technology for a consult. Call Scott at 401-297-7982. That's 401-297-7982.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the world famous Foxy Lady. God damn! These women are fine in here, and I'll be here at 3 o'clock. Gonna watch some football. So Tom Brady, you just showed me a picture of Tom Brady and his family, and you have a little problem with it. It looks like he's crying.
Yeah.
Does not bother me. It bothers you.
It bothers me. The point you just made at the end makes sense. If it's his family and what they said to him, but if it's just losing the game, there's no crime because you lost a football game. You didn't deserve to win the game.
I hear you. But how about if he's reflecting back? The older you get, the more emotional you get, too.
No, I know.
Your father ever cry after one of your games?
No.
No.
Nope.
Tears of joy?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Tears of anguish? No.
Nope. It is what it is.
I hear you.
At the end of the day, it's a game.
It's a game you spend your life preparing to play. When you play basketball for Durfee or football for New Bedford, we both know it's not just a game. It's a lifestyle that you commit to. A band of brothers that,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it's a journey. It's big three. It's big time. It's, you know, I mean, then I'll take that and supersize it and put it to where he's at. And, you know, hey, listen. In my opinion, okay, in my humble opinion, we have become a society of haters, critics, nitpickers. I'm watching dudes on Facebook. I want to get real stupid, okay? But I don't want to get arrested. So I didn't. Guys that could not throw a football, couldn't catch a volleyball, didn't even know how to run. They ran like girls, threw like girls, played like girls, and all of a sudden,
They're experts.
they're Scott Pioli, they're NFL players, they're player managers, they're offensive line coaches, they're quarterback. I mean, it is insane to me. Why have we become a country of critics? Now, let me explain. I'm going to get a little political with you, and everybody knows what I feel of Donald Trump. Everybody knows I'm a Democrat, okay? Proud Democrat. But I'm gonna make this reference as well. Barack Obama, people hated on him. Donald Trump, people hated on him. You know? It's not just about the politics either. It's crazy. This country used to salute heroes. Okay? Before talk radio. Before the internet, and now everybody's a journalist, everybody's a critic, everybody's a talker. This country used to, I mean, Babe Ruth and Muhammad Ali and Joe Louis, they were dancing in the streets all over the place when Joe Louis beat Max Schmeling. Okay? When Jesse Owens won those gold medals in front of Adolf Hitler, people were dancing in the streets. That story about Babe Ruth and telling a sick kid I'm going to hit the home run, that was impossible. Babe Ruth could not leave his house and walk 14 blocks, okay, without there being a mob. It would shut down the city. But now, Babe Ruth's fat. Babe Ruth's a drunk. Babe Ruth's a womanizer, okay? Babe Ruth's an underachiever. Well, what do you mean? Well, he hit 718 home runs and won a couple of Cy Youngs, a couple of World Series. But he could have done better if he was in shape, or he would have listened to his manager. And he's a womanizer, and he had syphilis, and that's what it would be like. I'm telling you right now. That's what it would be like today. And it makes me sick. And especially to guys who have never, ever put a uniform of significance on in their life. The only uniform they've ever worn is underoos, Jack. Now, my man Seamus, I want you to read this, all right? But I want you to read it like you're on a Broadway play. Are you capable of doing this?
I could do that.
Okay.
I could do that.
Grab that microphone. Grab that microphone right now. Okay? Grab that microphone right now, and I want you to read this. Okay. All right? Now, I'll blow it up however you want to blow it up and do whatever you do.
Sure.
But grab that microphone. Listen to me, young man. This is very serious. Can't go. Now, I want you to read it like you are on a Broadway play. Okay? And like, depending on how you read this, whether you're going to be in West Side Story or not. Okay? Read this like an actor.
Okay.
Okay. Say the name of the play, the name of the poem, boom.
All right. So the poem is The Man in the Arena, written by Teddy Roosevelt, our former president.
Sure.
It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how strong the man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. Because who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end of triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be
With the coward, timid souls who will know neither victory or defeat. I'm gonna read it. It is not the critic that counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes out short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows who knows the best in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with the cold and timid souls who neither know victory or defeat. Powerful. Apropos for today's society. I believe this was written in 1918. So I guess I had some haters around there too. But do you get it, Seamus?
Yes, I do.
What do you take from that?
To take from that, you got to go down swinging. No matter what, whether you're doing good, you're going bad, you got to fight.
No,
you got to work hard.
Absolutely not.
No. That's what I took from it.
No. Well, I think you should read it again, because it talks about how it's easy for somebody to sit and watch a politician run for office, a kid play basketball, Tom Brady, and say, he's too slow. He doesn't have it. He's this. He is that. He's not good enough. Boom. But yet themselves have never had the blood, sweat, and tears that the doers do. I always used to say, come on, boys, it's time to do the do. Doing the do means time to do what we came here to do. Okay? As in playing on Thanksgiving, or playing in a Super Bowl, or playing against Brockton, or Tom Brady playing like he played last night. There is 1,000 critics there, but how many of them have actually felt the pain of victory and defeat? I love you, Seamus, but what you took from that story is not what it's about. Ryan, what'd you think about that poem?
I thought it was a good poem.
Yeah.
I think you hit the nail on the head, obviously, with your description of it. It is very easy to sit back and judge people and say, you should have done this, you could have done this, you're not that. But not many people have actually gone and done it.
No.
Not many at all.
If he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly.
Yeah. Yep.
So that his place shall never be with those cold, timid, weak motherfuckers who never will know actual victory or defeat in their life. they'll sit there on their fat asses with their fat girlfriends and say, honey, he's a bum. And he's a bum. And I don't like that black man. And I don't like how long his hair is. And I don't like this. And that's all they'll fucking do for the rest of their fucking life because they never had the fucking balls to get it on. I am the Hurricane. That's how we do it. We'll be back right after this.
Life around here can be hard. Money's tight, unemployment's high, and sometimes opportunity seems too far away. You work hard and often. At times, you might not have the time or the energy to fight. The insurance companies in corporate America have endless resources and their pockets are full, and they don't fight fair. That's why when it comes to your legal matters, you need someone who's fought them and won over and over again. Someone who's going to take it personally, not get intimidated, not get bullied or pushed around for an early or unjust settlement. My record is proven. The results are clear. Let me and my firm fight for you when you need it most.
At Excel Recycling, we want to turn your trash into cash today. That's right, cash money immediately for your old appliances, old automobiles, metal wire, and scrap salvage. Excel has 3 locations in the South Coast. 17 Hill Road in New Bedford, 37 Charlotte White Road in Westport, and 15 Ridge Hill Road in Asona. Nobody will pay you more than Excel. At Excel Recycling, we want to turn your trash into cash. Come see us again at 17 Hill Road in New Bedford, 37 Charlotte White Road in Westport, and 15 Ridge Hill Road in Asona.
KB Glass Company can cover all your needs. Commercial, residential, storefronts, glass replacements, custom showers, and mirrors. Whether it's for your business or your home, KB Glass is your one-stop shop for all your glass needs. Call KB Glass at 508-677-7179 or 401-639-2716.
Hello, everybody. We are back in the groove. NFL said, okay, Seamus, we beat you up enough. Take a bow. Get the statistics from last. Look at him. Look at him now. Look at him now. Look at him now. Look how happy he is. You front-running son of a gun. Oh, you got him in your sock?
I had him just in case you were going to ask for it.
Oh, just in case I was going to ask her. Now, look at you. You're ready. You're all upset. Now I put you back on top. Is that how you are?
No.
You're
no,
a fair
not
weather?
at all.
You're a front runner?
Not at all. No, sir.
Oh, with the sure shit. What do you think? Who do you think you're fooling with the sure shit? Go ahead.
All right.
Let me tell you something. Your Uncle Pat is a magistrate, and I don't see any notarization, authorization, or validation to this piece of paper. Right?
It did not get notarized. It did not get notarized.
Go ahead, read it.
All right. So, if we recall last week, I said I was going to go 12-4 in my predictions.
First you said you were going undefeated.
First, you're right. First I said I was going undefeated. Then I said I was going to go 12-4.
And me and your cousin laughed at you.
And both of you guys laughed.
Yeah,
at me.
we did, because you're not going to go 12-4.
I did not go 12-4. I
Nope.
did go 8-8. And after tallying up everybody's picks, I actually led the week with
Really?
the 8-8 record. Yep.
Yeah.
And Ryan gave us a solid 6-10 week, while Mike went 5-11. And
You
that
believe
was,
the bullshit this kid's coming out of this kid's mouth right now?
and I have it right here. I have each pick that we made, which
Oh,
one was wrong,
okay.
which one was right.
Really?
I
Where's
do,
the
yeah.
original copy?
Original copy? It is right here.
Oh, boy, here he goes. Again, out of his back pocket. This kid's dealing out of his back pocket.
Your initials were next to each pick that you made.
I don't see my MH anywhere.
What? Look. All right, all that was us. There's the M.
But where's my initials? My initials is Mike motherfucking Heron. M-H. I don't see no M-H on here, boy.
I only put the first initial.
What, the M?
I put the M.
So the initials aren't here. The
letter
letter connotating my first name is there. We're on shaky ground. With the Honorable Clerk Magistrate of New Bedford,
He wouldn't accept that.
he would not accept
He wouldn't,
that?
no.
I don't think he would either. But we got him? We got him?
Yeah.
Your grandma's not going to be mad at me, is she, if we don't accept it?
No.
No, okay,
she
good.
won't. She
All
won't.
right.
It's your
take
show.
it. We'll take it. We will take it. All right. Well, Jesse James, an outlaw. Okay. Back in the day, you know how he died, and why he died. You know how Jesus died. You know, he went to Catholic school, huh?
I did, yeah.
Okay, I'll be nice. You know how Julius Caesar died?
I can't say that I do.
E tu Brute, you too, Brutus. You're gonna come kill me too, my best friend. Jesus killed by one of his inner circle. Jesse James killed by his cousin. Shot in the back while straightening a family heirloom. And after his popularity quit, because nobody knew how it happened, once they found out how it happened and who did it, a family member, he thought he was going to be one of the most famous people in the world. And he went to his first circus fair, which was they would travel from town to town in the West. Once a year they come through. Everybody spends money. Everybody does. And it was the greatest crowd in the history of the circus. And the guy who shot Jesse James thought they were all there for him, and they were right. Most of them were there for him. And they were going to treat him like, you know what they did? They threw trash at him. So the respect of the critics and the haters out there, very short-lived. We got the New Orleans Saints, who I went to bet on. One's bet on today, but somebody didn't wake me up. Now, you know, like Saturday is at sometimes like combat for me. So you guys gotta like shake me, wake me like my man Ryan does. Boom. But you got the Saints. I love the Saints today. I look at some of Kirk Cousins' numbers against teams over 500 and playoff-bound teams, and they are real bad. We saw it Monday night when his last chance. Ryan, this kid's had some unbelievable games, but why can't he do it when there's more on the table? It's a mystery. I mean, how can you be that bad when it counts the most?
I just think it's the level of competition. When he plays really good opponents, he struggles, and I think that's clear. I just don't think he has. He's not Tom Brady. He's not Peyton Manning. He's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not.
But he's
Drew
put some
Brees.
big numbers up, and he's put some big numbers up. But
Jameis Winston has put up big numbers.
is he amped? Is it too much anxiety? Does he beat himself? Is the opponent doing? Does the heart rate get too quick?
Yes.
I mean, you know, like
I think it's too much pressure on him.
Yeah.
Too much pressure.
Yeah,
I think
the
he
numbers
tries-
the numbers are mind, but what's he like? 0-13, 0-12 on Monday Night Football?
Yeah, I think he tries not to make mistakes in those games rather than going out and playing football, which
Sure.
he's done his whole life, which will kill you.
If you're a quarterback, where do you draw the line between making a play to get your team going and possibly making a mistake?
Early in the game, you take shots because you know you have plenty of time to make it up. It's late in the game that you don't want to make a mistake, have a big turnover.
Sure.
It's when you got the lead, you're up 3 or you're up 5. You don't want to give them the ball back with the opportunity to score. But early in the game, you take your shots, and you got to pick and choose them. You don't just randomly decide I'm going to take a shot right now. You've been seeing something. You've been seeing a lack in coverage. You've been
Sure.
seeing a guy slack off late,
Sure.
and you take your shot at it. You know, it's not for no reason that you take your shots.
What is the biggest thing about football that differentiates itself from other sports as being like the ultimate team sport, they say?
Basketball, one guy makes a mistake, it may not hurt the play.
Yeah.
It's just true. It may not happen.
Yeah, yeah.
In football, if one guy makes a mistake, it can kill the play.
Kill a play.
That
And that's
goes-
what happened to the Patriots over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
From screen passes to
Yep.
everything else.
Yep.
So it's the 11 men in synchronicity.
One goal.
One goal.
Yeah.
Do you know what synchronicity means?
Yeah. When all things line up.
Yeah, right. That's good. Yeah, yeah. When all things are working fluidly, effortlessly, at a high level. I like the Saints. Who that? Who that? Who that baby gonna beat them Saints? And you know something? I think I'm either gonna root for. I think Kansas City's the best team left. Because I don't think anybody can score with them.
Not even Baltimore?
I'm rooting for either Baltimore or the Saints. I'd like to see the Jackson kids do well and win it. But how the hell are you going to pay Patrick Mahomes and Jackson in a year? I mean, how you pay him? You know, when are we going to say, okay, I can't say I'm paying you $60 million even though you're worth $100. And believe me, there are athletes of that caliber. When LeBron James left, okay, the Cleveland Cavaliers the first time to go to Miami,
Yep.
the value of his franchise dropped $220 million. The value of Miami's franchise increased $140 million. Okay, now obviously Miami's more desirable. Obviously, it's a bigger market, you know. But that, so, I mean, what's it going to be? I'm going to give you 2% of the team. I'm going to give you a percentage of the team. I'm going to let your family run out the stadium. And the money's going to be there.
Yeah.
Okay, but when I mean, if Jimmy Garoppolo gets 35, okay, and somebody else is going, they're talking about Dak Prescott getting 35. You know, what are Mahomes and what are Jackson going to be worth?
It's crazy how much money that these guys are getting paid now. And not to say they don't deserve it,
Yeah.
you know, because they put their life on the line week in and week out.
And the football's not guaranteed except your signing bonus.
Yep. Yep.
So we got to remember that. But if Jimmy Garoppolo gets 33, 34, what are those two going to get 2 years later?
Talking 40 plus. I mean, at least.
Wow. But in that game, so the Baylor quarterback took a hit. Poor kids. They didn't get the kid. Aggravates when these young kids in college get injured and the cameras are still in their face. It drives me crazy. I was screaming at the TV. But it can be done in a minute.
Yep.
You know, there too, so. But we're talking about big money on the line. Who do you think gets to the Super Bowl, Seamus?
Me, I think it's going to be Baltimore and San Francisco. A rematch from 2013. So Jimmy G going up against Lamar Jackson. And I think that San Francisco is going to take it. I think their defense, coupled with Jimmy G's experience, not that he has playoff experience, but experience with Belichick, you know, knowing how to prepare for big games, I think that'll give San Francisco the slight edge over Baltimore.
Being around, is that enough, though, being around it, or do you have to be in it?
I mean, he was in it. He was the backup for 2 Super Bowls.
But that's not in it, brother.
Yeah, no,
That's
I know.
that's not in it. That's not in it. Being around it for 4 years, which he was, I think has him a little more prepared than other people with similar resumes. But being a backup is exactly what it is.
No, you're right.
You know, it's a backup. But I like the 49ers balance. I think that they can beat you two ways. I'm not sure how many teams, if there's many teams left that can beat you by shutting you down defensively or else going to. I think San Fran can do that. And you like Philly today, you said, right?
I do, yeah. I like Philly at home today.
Every time I've been on Seattle, I lose. Every single time. So that needs to be addressed. We're going to see what happens with, I like the Saints, okay? My mind tells me Seattle 7-1 on the road this year. A veteran Super Bowl winning quarterback, Super Bowl winning coach. But I don't know. I don't know. The fact that the Philadelphia tight end is, and they have another good one, but Hurts or whatever his name is out, I believe, for the game. Today. So it's going to be real interesting, I'll tell you that, as the playoffs chug along. And then next week you have the best of the regular season waiting on these guys. And it's an incredible journey. But, I mean, the underdogs were the story of day one in professional football playoffs in 2020. Will they continue to be? That's why we watch. Any insight, anything that you have, you want to talk about? Anything you guys want to talk about at all?
I really like Seattle today, to be honest.
You do?
Yeah, and I like Seattle to make it to the Super Bowl. I think Seattle's a good team. I think they're balanced. I think they can play with anybody. And I think some of these other teams, we're waiting for the other shoe to drop for them, and I think it will. I think San Fran's due for a bad game, and I think the Saints, I just don't see the Saints through the long haul playing week in and week out against these teams and beating them all. I just don't. I like Seattle.
Who has, San Fran and Green Bay have home field advantage.
Yeah.
Yes. Aaron Rodgers is, when things are good, he's about as good as it gets. Are they good enough to win?
I don't think so.
It's going to be real interesting.
Yeah, it is.
And in the AFC, you like Baltimore? Baltimore. There were teams like LSU, you talk about, like, they have it. You can see it. It comes through the TV. Baltimore has looked like that all year. Like, they have it. Like, they know that it's ride or die. They know how close they are.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to say anyway out the door?
No. I think we
Any
got it.
big specials at Carter's today?
Big specials at Carter's? No, but I'll be down there from 1:30 to 5. Come on.
135, where?
55 William Street, downtown New Bedford.
At the historic downtown of Bedford?
Historic downtown.
Carter's
New Bedford.
Clothing, family owned and operated.
Since 1947.
Since 1947, family owned and operated. You are recently promoted to a manager.
Assistant manager, but yeah.
Assistant manager. They pay you the big bucks?
Yeah. Got a
Really?
raise.
Good. How a significant raise?
Yeah.
Good. Good for you. You ready?
I got something that we did.
Yeah.
We had a bet last week, did we not?
Me and you?
All of us.
Which was?
Him going 12-4. When he didn't go 12-4, what's the outcome of that?
Please, I tried to school him on a poem. I thought he was going to quit.
I know.
We're going to take it easy on
took
him.
it personal.
He's a superstar. I gave you the microphone your first day. Maybe that was a mistake I made.
Yeah.
Now you're uncoachable, right?
Big
I
time.
wouldn't say that.
Big
What?
I would not say that.
So we got to send you to the Gruden School of Quarterbacks or whatever. John Gruden. No, he breaks them guys down now. My man on the wheels of steel. We have world famous Foxy Lady. Tom Brady. It's been amazing. I hope you're hanging out for one more year, and I hope the franchise does the right thing and surrounds you with the weapons that you deserve. But if not, thank you for 6 Super Bowls, 6 Super Bowl titles, and 10 appearances, 17 and 1 record. Your Giants got them. Giants got them twice.
Yeah.
The 24-3 comeback, the Snow Bowl, all of it. It's been an amazing ride. The big question now is, if Tom Brady leaves, are the Pats fans passionate, loyal,
No.
committed enough.
Gone.
Like, I mean, so Olive Garden and Toby Keith's, they're gonna be tiptoeing out in the middle of the night.
They'll be gone before you know it, because these Pats fans are brutal.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. I am the Hurricane with Seamus Walsh. What's your middle name?
Patrick.
Seamus Patrick Walsh and Ryan. What's your middle name?
William.
Ryan William Wallace Walsh. James Scarborough, what's your Warren. Warren? That's very distinguished. James Warren Capra.
It is.
And I'm ready to bust mine out.
Yeah.
Michael Ray Heron. A lot of people don't know that the Herons are from down south. We'll be back next week on Saturday at the world famous Foxy Lady. Thank you. Good day.